thank you very much. This will be a spectacular matchup as we take a look at our tale of the tape. Middleweight fight. Zach the Punisher Kelley, Ricky El Gallo Palacios.
And we see the tail of the tape here. Kelley, just a 1-inch reach advantage, weight the same. And that 1-inch reach advantage actually this time does translate to a 1-inch height advantage. 35 years old, 33 years old, not much of a difference there. The differences are going to be shown once they get in the trigon. Let's check it out.
I would say that it's pretty much virtually identical.
Identical, that's it. That's why I said, you know what? If there's a difference, we're going to see it in the trigon.
We're going to find out soon. Here's Bob Alexander.
And now, ready to make his way to the trigon from the blue corner, Zach Kelley.
As Dave mentioned, Comanche Native American, headquartered in Lawton, Oklahoma. He has a gym in Shawnee, Oklahoma, MMA instructor. Pro MMA since 2011, also started his professional boxing career that year. Two-time Tough Man champion, Benny, and this man with his pro boxing career, 38 bouts, 93 rounds.
Exactly. And you know, the thing that he does that's interesting, he's very comfortable switching stand. He'll go from southpaw to a conventional, and I asked him, do you get lethargic from one side? He says, absolutely not. He says, I'm just as fluid from both sides. So it's going to be interesting how that works in the trigon.
Now, here's one for you, and we had a guy talking about his wallet and you earlier, Paulie, and I'm not picking on you. This is actually going to be a nice one. During Kelley's time as a professional boxer, he fought a fake Magic Man, Marlon Kelley, because you're the Magic Man, right?
Well, actually, before me, there was Antonio Tarver, and there was Marlon Starling.
I know it. I'm just, you know, you're sitting next to me. So
I'm the Magic Man tonight.
There you go. There you go. Zach the Punisher Kelley.
To get that moniker, you got to at least accomplish something.
There you go.
So that guy didn't accomplish anything. Then you know what? He is a fake Magic Man. Me, Antonio, and Marlon got dibs on Magic Man.
Fair enough.
It's not magic, it's an illusion.
And now, ready to make his way to the trigon from the red corner, Ricky Palacios.
Proudly representing his hometown of Mission, Texas. Mission Boxing Gym, the Brawler, coming off nearly a 2-year layoff. As Benny kind of talked about, Palacios says he's got the right style of fighting, pressure, cut angles, go in, go for knockouts, be aggressive, move forward. 17-2 record in MMA, combined amateur and pro, 9 knockouts.
That's right. In boxing, it's 11-2. So he's had success in boxing, but he said this is a perfect combination. He made an interesting point about power. He said power doesn't mean anything if you don't land it. So I just want to be precise. I want to get there, and the big thing is precision.
His last boxing match was February 15, 2019. 883 days ago, just about 2.5 years ago. In Brownsville, Texas, a super lightweight fight, a victory by unanimous decision in a 4-rounder over Jeremiah de los Santos. Palacios, very durable. He has been hit, he told us. He likes to pressure and overwhelm his opponents. Won the Texas Rage in the Cage amateur title. Both men making their pro bare knuckle debut here inside the mighty Trigon. Don't forget, we are live and free all night long on our YouTube channel, and check out all of our social media outlets, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and subscribe. PYB Extreme Fighting Series. Bob Alexander.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Hard Rock Live at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida, our next bout of the evening is brought to you by BYB Extreme in association with Karma Coin. Scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds of professional bare knuckle boxing in the middleweight division. The 3 judges scoring at ringside: Richard Green, Manuel Marquez Jr., and Vicente Rodriguez. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with the white trim. He weighed in at 159 pounds. Tonight, making his bare knuckle debut from Earlsboro, Oklahoma, here is Zach the Punisher Kelley. His opponent fighting out of the red corner, also wearing black trunks with white trim. He weighed in at 159 pounds. Tonight, making his bare knuckle debut from Mission, Texas, here is Ricky El Gallo Palacios. Referee Wayne Spinola with the instructions.
Okay, guys, you know the rules. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. If you want to now, touch them up. Step back, I'll get you started.
All right, I'm going to bring the Magic Man story all together. Back in 2014, Palacios was on a big Oscar De La Hoya card. Jojo Joseph Diaz was in the main event. Canelo's brother Ricardo was there. And Antonio, the Magic Man Tarver Jr., was also on the card.
Look at that. That combines the whole thing.
Yeah.
Full circle, we call that.
Bring more than a fork and a knife to the table.
Absolutely.
Here we go. Wrapped in red is Ricky Palacios. In blue, Zach Kelley.
You can tell these guys are boxing experience just on the way they just approach the fight already in the first round. Oh, and of course the big shots start flying. Palacios already landed a shot that has Kelley a bit uncomfortable. He was blinking that right eye.
And you can tell right off the bat, Kelley, his defense is lacking considerably. And Palacios already sensed that, and especially with the left hook.
Nice little shift there by Palacios. He missed, but you know, a little sidestep after Kelley ducked and tried the hook. He missed that too, but I like the idea. I like the thinking by Palacios. He's compact, and it seems like he's got a better sense of himself. Right now, Kelley still seems to be trying to find his range, his distance. He looks a little bit confused. Oh.
It was Palacios looking for that uppercut.
And one of the things that Kelley's doing is he throws that left and he leans to the right. That's when he becomes susceptible to that left hook.
Nice jab there by Palacios. Palacios is kind of a better, he's more set underneath himself. Good right hand by Palacios again. He's just more composed. Kelley's trying, but Palacios is more composed, a better sense of his distance, better sense there. Nice jab, nice double jab right hand. He's putting his nice boxing together.
Good body shot.
Yeah, he did. He landed the right hand.
And he's got an understanding of his distance and his range.
And you know,
good shot.
Palacios got a finger in the eye, in the right eye. The right eye is really bothering him.
Too, Benny, yeah. Was it a finger?
Yeah, it was a finger. He's not seeing out of that eye. The right eye. See the swelling down the eyelid?
Yeah, that could be bad. Wow.
Good catch, Benny. A little switch of stance for Kelley.
And you know what? He's staying focused. Good on him to stay focused like this.
Yeah, good on him. Absolutely.
A lot of guys we see get really uncomfortable in this situation.
And you know, Paulie, you made that point before the fight about the fact that, you know, you can't wait in this sport because you never know when that eye is going to cut, when that eye is going to bleed, when the referee's going to stop it. So when you get your chance, you better take it.
Yeah. And you know what? He was in control before. He didn't allow it to dishearten him, you know? And he's still in control here. A couple of good shots by Kelley, but nonetheless, Palacios remains in control of this fight.
And it does seem, Paulie and Benny, that since that eye poke, there's a little bit higher. There's already a high sense of urgency in the Trigon. A little bit more up-tempo urgency for Palacios. Like, all right, let's get this finished before something happens to this eye or some doctor comes in and ruins my night. In a good way, because the doctor's looking out for his health. But Ricky wants this win.
Nice combination.
Puts him down.
And he got him in the back of the head.
Yes, he did.
But the first shot, was that an uppercut, the first shot?
Yeah, it was an uppercut. And then he came down with the back of the head.
I thought he was trying to push him for another shot. Instead, he just went down, right? Kelley got him fighting.
Another shot with Spencer Rogeri, who's coming up later, but we'll hold that story for then.
Yeah, what I thought, and I want to see the replay if we can get it, but I thought he landed the uppercut and then tried to push his head down to trap him into a lock for the other shot. But meantime, when he pushed his head down, he just went down, I guess, from feeling the initial uppercut. But I could be wrong. If it was the back of the head shot too, Benny.
And you might even say that's a combination MMA, boxing, brought to bare knuckle.
Hybrid. Hybrid is the name of the game. Let's see the eye poke, right? It was. Let's see here. We can see it. This is just Palacios landing some good shots here and having Kelley really uncomfortable.
And a lot of times the eye pokes, you guys, as we look at the replays, are when a guy's being defensive and just putting that hand up.
Yeah, Paulie, there was the uppercut that kind of slightly got it, but then it was a shot over the top.
It clubbed him.
Yeah.
Shot like
That's what I'm saying. It's a combination.
Caveman style.
MMA, boxing, and brought the bare knuckle.
Round 2, fight scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. Zach Kelley's been staying busy, just fought MMA on May 29th, boxed on March 20th. Both men making their bare knuckle debut here right now.
Oh, good hook shot by Kelley. And that
hurt him.
That surprised him completely. He leaned in and that left hook, boom.
And it's the same eye. Remember, he's uncomfortable in that eye, and
he's not getting up.
And credit to Kelley for hanging tough.
What a shot.
Credit to Kelley for hanging tough, guys.
Man, we could hear that one.
You know, he countered that perfectly because he waited for that. The one thing you can't do in bare knuckle is extend, is forward. And that's what he did. He timed that out beautiful. It was a force going in, force going out. That's the perfect timing for a knockout.
And he was always punching with bad intentions. I never felt like he could find his range. He was a little hoppity on his feet. While to me, Palacios looked like he was more sturdy on his feet and kind of had a figure of an idea of what range he wanted to fight at. But you could always see the main intentions on the shots of Kelley. I felt like he was trying different things. He was turning southpaw, he was turning right-handed. And finally here, he was able to catch Kelley, catch Palacios leaning in. And what a hook. I mean, that was some shot.
And when you talk to young boxers, Paulie, the first thing you talk to them about is the power comes from your feet, it comes from your legs, your hips, and then works its way up. And the way that he ducked under and threw that uppercut, it did come straight from the canvas.
Yeah, and you know, it's funny you say that because even the last fight with Martinez, he threw two shots to the left hook. The first one, his feet were all over the place, but the little short one, his feet were planted, and that's where all the power came from. He was able to plant his feet and drive it, even if it was short. And I want to see this knockout, should I say. It's the same thing here. You see what it is? Going straight back. That's another big thing they always tell you not to do in boxing. You go straight back in a line. Watch, if we get another look at it here, you're going to notice Palacios is going to go straight back. See what he was doing? He was going straight back, and he got caught on the hook as he's backing him straight. You gotta change levels. And Palacios had actually done a good job of changing levels up and down over the course of the fight. But in this one moment here, he goes straight back, and he doesn't get it far enough away from Kelley.
And then probably watch the way he takes his mouth guard out of his mouth. That's when I knew it was over.
Yeah, he realized it's over there.
Bob Alexander to make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a nice round of applause for both fighters, please. Ladies and gentlemen, from Hard Rock Live at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida, your referee in charge, Wayne Spinola, reaches the count of 10 at 32 seconds of round number 2. Your winner by knockout, Zach the Punisher Kelley.
Hey, 140-year-old award. I expect to see a lot more out here.
Scott Burton.
Right here.
He is the man who has reopened, the founder and president of the Bare Knuckle Hall of Fame in Belfast, New York. Reopened the original 1889 training barns used by the great John L. Sullivan. 75-round fight. More action to come. return to Hard Rock Live in the beautiful Seminole Hard Rock Resort and Casino in just a moment.